Welcome to Kinda Influenced.
We're two millennial moms.
Navigate life and career on the internet.
We're your hosts, Zoe Potter
and Sarah Dickey.
Grab a drink,
grab a snack, and let's chat. Hi.
Hello. Oh, I should probably bring my mic just a tad closer.
I don't know. Your voice sounds pretty good today. Were you doing
not much left.
Vocal exercises before?
We jumped on the podcast.
Oh my God. Do you watch The Voice?
No. Well, is that the one with the chairs that turn?
Yeah.
So there was a period. I don't remember when this was. It was like a fever dream. I watched a full season of it, or a full whatever was on whatever streaming service I have.
It's on Crave.
Maybe that was it. We got Crave for a little bit. And then I think that I watched a season or two. I can't remember any of it. What was I going through at that point in my life? I watched it and I was like kind of into it. And then there was no other season. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm done now.
There's a new one right now. And I go through the same thing every once in a while. I'm like, oh, I need something to watch that's on all the time because there's a new episode every like 37 seconds.
Whoa.
I mean, that's excessive. But I think there's like three new episodes a week or something.
Wow.
Maybe two. I could be lying. I have no clue.
Completely just pulling things out of your butt. Like, you know what?
100% I am. No clue.
Oh my God.
But I feel like there's always a new episode. So I started watching it again.
Okay.
But they do vocal exercises. That's where this whole conversation came from. That's
that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, my voice sounds a little rough. I had a very late night. I got home just after midnight. I did not sleep well. And I think I woke up feeling like this and I'm like, oh, I think I'm getting sick. And Andrew's like, I think you just are sick. And I'm like, yeah, that could be it. So I'm just having like a pity party for myself. I have my water, so I'm being a grown up, but then I'm also having a Diet Coke at 10 in the morning because I need the caffeine. I'm fading.
100%. I think that's fair. I had a coffee. Like it's the same. I had a triple shot latte.
What is that? Like triple shots of espresso.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And I do like the tall shots. Like I do big shots of espresso in my.
So how much caffeine do you think roughly? Oh, you have no idea. Okay.
No idea.
I was just going to say
don't want to know. I have no idea. I'm going to live in denial. But I did buy, I guess because you don't love coffee. So you probably have never had the sugar cookie oat latte from Starbucks.
Yeah, I have.
Weird, but
I know. So I feel like I have like coffee moments.
Okay.
Does that sound weird? Okay. So I feel like it was a big thing on TikTok a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I got it. And I feel like I made a TikTok about it or something along those lines. This was like 3 years ago.
I was obsessed with it. I wonder if I told you to go get
it. I think that probably could have been it. And I got it and I got it iced. And then does it come iced? Is that standard?
No.
I don't think I was
standard.
I wasn't expecting it to be iced. So I ordered it and it was like January or something. Like it was freezing. And I'm like in my cold Jeep, which didn't have very good heating. And I was like so excited for this warm drink.
Why didn't you return it?
Because I'm not going to return it. Because I didn't necessarily say I wanted it heated. So I'm like, oh, thanks for this ice cold drink with lots of ice. And I'm like drinking it. I'm like, well, the flavor's fine. So
yeah, fair. I bought all this. I found sugar cookie, like the zero sugar. I don't like to add sugar that early in the morning. So I got like the zero sugar cookie. It's a really weird sentence. Zero sugar cookie, coffee syrup. I found some at like HomeSense this weekend.
Oh, the syrup.
Okay. Yeah, so then I went and bought oat milk. So I've been making them myself at home.
Does it taste good?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, good. Okay.
Like so good.
I sometimes those sugar-free things I find have a weird aftertaste. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It just depends.
I also just feel because I don't really drink anything with sugar. Like I drink diets. If I'm drinking sodas, I drink diet sodas. I don't drink alcohol anymore, so there's no sugar. And I don't drink juice. Like I don't drink anything with sugar. So I feel like, and anything that's like sugary is always fake sugar for me. So I feel like I'm just used to it.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Maybe.
I feel like I'm very particular. Like certain things, I'm like, I could do it. Like Diet Coke, yeah. I prefer it over regular because it's so syrupy and sweet. But like a tea, if I have a tea, I want real sugar. I don't want Splenda. I don't want like
See, and
it
I
just
won't use
tastes
Splenda,
better.
but I like in my tea, I like sugar-free vanilla syrup with some steamed milk, and then I make a little
Little
London
tea
fog,
latte.
little tea
Yeah.
latte. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I won't get mad at it. It's fine.
You know what I'm gonna go do after this? Make a tea latte. That sounds
Oh,
delicious right now.
yeah. That does
Mm.
sound really good.
Mm.
Tea. Okay, do you want to know the funniest thing ever? I
Yeah.
swear, am I getting my period? I should actually check and see
I'm
because
getting
like
mine, so you're getting yours.
okay, that's probably it. I bet you I'm due in a few days. Do you want to get, let me guess. 4 days,
4,
5 days.
I think 4 days.
9.
Are we sunk
Are
up?
we not? I thought we were sunk up.
I thought we were too.
Maybe
Mine felt
maybe our
like
cycle is
the
like
end.
maybe that's it. Like we just 9 days, eh? Huh.
I think mine's 4 because I just got like
Oh my
Mount
God,
Eruptus on my chin.
Sarah. I've been like, maybe my period's shifting. Maybe I'm getting it earlier. Maybe we're syncing up because, oh, okay. I literally, so obviously I'm not feeling the best and I have had no sleep. So I'm like, I have a bit of time before I have to put makeup on to film. So I'm like, I'm going to have a slice of cake because I really wanted cake. We had birthday cake for Theo's birthday. So we have like
Costco sheet cake.
Costco sheet cake. So
The
we have
best
so
cake.
much cake and we froze half of the leftovers and we still had lots. So I'm like, I'm going to have a slice of cake and I'm going to watch TikTok for like 10 minutes and then I'm going to go get my makeup on. So I'm eating this slice of cake. And the first video that comes on my For You page is the Taylor Swift Eras Tour night 1 opening night in Glendale, like the first ever Eras Tour. And it was like, they're like back when nobody knew what was going to happen and everything was a surprise song. I'm bawling. I'm sitting there eating this cake, bawling. I've seen this like videos, like versions of this video hundreds of times before, but I'm sitting there crying, eating my cake, and I'm like, I'm never going to the Eras Tour.
Okay, literally, that's so last night we've got like a lot going on right now. Like, Egg is dying.
No, don't say that.
Like we're gonna take him to the vet today or tomorrow.
Oh God, Sarah.
He's just in like he's in pain. We got him some CBD oil, which seems to be helping, but like he's not doing well. And he's 10 and
yeah,
I won't, this sounds so, but like I won't put him through surgery at this point. And like
no, he's 10.
and
like
that's we
not,
probably
yeah,
wouldn't
I get
do,
it.
we wouldn't do a CT scan because we just like, unless it's like they think it's like a broken bone or something,
yeah,
which
something like that. Yeah,
that's like healable, but like I'm not gonna do surgery or I'm not gonna do chemo
Put
or
him
whatever you
through
do for a dog. So I'm
yeah.
not gonna do the CT scan to find out. Like it just doesn't, and that people will have very differing opinions on that, but he's 10.
Yeah.
Like he is a rescue. He's had such a good life.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's like obviously a lot going on. I'm getting my period. So last night I was laying in bed, like crying because of Egg, and then was scrolling TikTok, saw an Eras Tour video, and I looked at Bryce and I was like, every single week I just get more and more depressed because it's definitive that I'm not gonna see it. And he was like, why are you crying?
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Andrew doesn't get it either. I was watching the Grainy live stream. You're watching the same one. The night that she did the rep bodysuit change.
Yes.
Epic.
Also, you need to watch a better live stream. There's a YouTuber that does such a good job of it. Not grainy at all. I'll send you the.
Really?
Okay,
yes. I watched them all on TikTok.
All 3. Oh no, I watched them on YouTube so that I can be on my phone.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going back and forth. So I'm like literally Googling things as I'm watching it. And I'm lying there in bed, like watching this grainy live stream. And Andrew's just like, what is going on over there? And I'm like, I'm watching the Eras Tour. Andrew, shh. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this is important because she might be announcing Reputation. There's also hints that she might be announcing Debut. Like, we don't know what's going on right now. And he's
Reputation.
like, I know. And he's like, he just doesn't get it. Like I'm watching this grainy live stream on my phone and I'm like, I have to stay up. I have to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So they just don't get it.
They don't get it. They don't
to be a boy.
Dude, I watched all 3 last time. I watched 3.
I couldn't do it. I was like, I'll catch the recaps the next day, especially since my stream is so crappy.
Do you watch the Jonathan Miller music recaps? He's like my favorite.
No.
He wears a bucket hat. He's so cute, and he like doesn't swear. I think he's like probably quite religious. So he
Oh.
doesn't swear. So he's like when he like recaps everything, he'll be like, "You were so loud for 1, 2, 3. Let's go, B." And then, like it's so he's so cute, and he like sings. So he'll also
Yeah.
do like she didn't do the note change and squeak and don't or the whatever. Like just the way he explains it's
Yeah.
very cute. They're my favorite. It's the first video I go to after any single Eras tour,
I like
even if I watch the whole thing.
I like Ty Wilson. He's one of my faves. He's a smaller Swiftie. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's one of my faves. He does really good recaps each night. And he like the way he explains it is very thorough and like, I don't know, he just keeps the peace. It's very
I love
like,
it. I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
so
I had a good cry.
we're not gonna see it.
No, I know that that sounds so negative, but like,
You
it's like,
should.
how's it gonna happen? Like, I
Okay,
just
but
realistically don't think it's gonna happen.
I have heard a lot of people like, will you go to Toronto while it's
I'm
happening?
honestly thinking because Carissa lives downtown, not
I would
downtown,
just
but close by. And I'm gonna like, can
go
we just go hang out and
outside.
like just keep checking the night of? And
That's
I'm like, let's pick a night. I'll come, I'll sleep over, I'll like make sure the kids like this and that, and I will like just hang outside of Rogers
oh my
Stadium
god, because we'll be able
and
to
just
hear
wait
it.
until the last minute.
You'll get. I've seen that Ticketmaster is releasing tickets like 2 hours before the show. Like once the
That's what
stage,
I mean. Or
yeah.
even when it's on, like
StubHub
when it's
resale will drop.
yeah, I'll do an obstructed view. I'll like, I don't care. I just
I
want to
know.
be there and not spend $1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000. They're like $4, $5, $6,000 right now.
I will spend $1,000. Okay, but this is the other thing we were talking about. I was talking about with this with Bryce.
Yeah,
I told you we entered a contest in Edmonton to like
that's right.
try
To
to win
get
tickets. And he was like, I was like, yeah, of course I'd take you. Like everything is more fun with you. And he's like, but you wouldn't have the same amount of fun with me as you'd have with someone else.
I guess, yeah,
and I'm
that's
like,
true.
there are I think we've talked about this. I think I would
Yeah.
enjoy the show by the most on myself.
I think that I would enjoy the show with someone, but I'm very like, you have to be on the same level. You have to be like, we have to parallel play that whole night.
Yeah.
Like, we have to like, we
There's
can have some moments, but then I'm like, I need some time to just like,
I just want to
yeah.
be there.
Yeah, and experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who would I take?
Me.
It's 2 flights to Toronto. I guess I could just bring Bryce with. Oh, I could bring Bryce with me.
Yeah.
And then you would come to the concert with me.
Yeah. And Bryce and Andrew can hang out and watch YouTube videos about guys building cars.
Perfect.
Duh.
Great. Duh. Okay, so everyone wins.
Exactly.
Don't know where's my child going to be during this? Bryce will
I
just
didn't
bring
think
her.
about that.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
she's a lap. Isn't she free still? She's on a lap.
She's a lap dog. Yeah.
I was gonna say she's a lap baby. I'm like, that's okay, right? Lap baby.
I cannot imagine having her in my lap on a flight anymore, though. Like she's big.
I know. Like I feel like there's like a very small level of like, okay, this will be great too. Oh my God, I actually want to buy them their own seat.
I think
like,
yeah.
Squirmy wormy over there.
We're looking to go to Mexico in February.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to talk to people. Like I don't like talking to people.
I don't like talking to people. Well, that sounds rude. I don't
want to like talk to a travel agent.
A 5-hour
no.
travel agent.
Yeah,
I thought you meant on the plane. I'm like,
no,
I don't want to have a 4-hour conversation with a stranger.
No. I just mean, so you can't actually book a all-inclusive, because that includes your flights, with a child in their own seat. You have to go through a travel agent.
Why?
Because you can do child on lap, but they don't give you the option on every single one I've looked through. They don't give you the option to buy the kid their own seat because they're free at the all-inclusive under 2 too. So it's just like it's like the kid doesn't exist. So you have to like go through a travel agent. And I don't want to talk to someone. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah. Just make it clear. Just be like, I don't want to like
I don't want to sit.
I don't want you to know my life story. I don't want to like just do this for me, please.
I could just email them probably. I could also just get over it and talk to someone. I'm just shy.
I'm just shy.
And I also am really bad at saying no. So someone will be like, oh, great. Would you like me to add this
deluxe 5-star excursion in the mountains?
And I'll be like,
that sounds great.
Sounds great. Can't wait. Do you want to go on a tequila tasting? Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I love tequila. I drink it daily. Honestly, I'm the same way. I have such a hard time saying no.
No,
Like
it's impossible.
I say yes to everything and then regret it immediately.
Yeah,
And that sounds bad. Like I don't want to say yes to everything, but then I feel so much shame and guilt when I say
I
no.
know. It's really hard.
Like the
I've
worst
gotten
person.
better at saying no.
Yeah, me too, ish.
I'm better at saying no to people that I know. I'm really bad at saying no to strangers.
Yeah.
I don't, and that makes zero sense. I also have gotten way better at canceling plans.
Yeah.
If I don't want to do it, I tell you I'm not coming.
Yeah. Sure.
Thankfully, my friends know me well enough to know that that's not because
It's
I
not
don't like
personal.
them. Yeah, it's because I'm tired.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with life and
Yeah.
plans and all that jazz.
Speaking of being tired,
We are that.
we are that. We have some news.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, Sarah.
I might cry.
Don't cry.
This is,
I know our periods are like around the corner, of
I
course.
know. This is like unofficially, most likely,
This is the last episode,
yeah.
of this podcast.
We love you guys, and we
We
love
do.
love each other.
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
No,
Sorry. We're
that
stuck with
hasn't
one
changed.
another
We're
till
together
the end
forever.
of time.
But and then like I can speak for myself, maybe you can share for you or
Sure.
whatever, but
Yeah.
like I am overwhelmed. I had some conversations with my husband about just like how something needs to give in my life. I work two full-time jobs. I have a small child. I coach CrossFit. I'm on this like wellness journey to become the like in the best shape I've ever been in before I'm 40. Like and I'm like running and finding things that I really love. And something has to give, and it can't be work. It can't be
Mhm.
being a mom. It can't
Mhm.
be, taking care
Your
of
mental
myself,
health and
which is
yeah.
like that.
Yep.
So unfortunately, the only thing that could give and gives me about like 8 to 10 hours back in a week is the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking because I love doing this, but I just don't have the capacity. And I think that people have like maybe also caught on to that a little bit this season. Is
Yeah.
that I'm maybe not showing up the best. And it's
Same
because I'm spread
like
so thin.
thin. Yeah. And likewise, like honestly, I feel like I used to clip so many clips. The thing is too, like I don't know if any of I think a lot of you do realize it, but not everyone realizes it. So I'll just say it. There are so many of your favorite podcasts out there that have a whole team behind them. They're with media production companies.
Mhm.
They have help. We don't have that. And there are so many wonderful podcasts and podcasters that do it 100% all on their own. And they put so many work hours and love into it. But we are spread very thin. And between the two of us, we're just a little burnt out.
Yeah.
And we don't want to be doing this if we're not doing it at 100%.
100%.
And both of us are feeling it. And I'm not clipping as many clips as I used to. I feel like we're not doing as much on our social pages as we should be doing because it's not fair. Like, it's just not fair to just like put the episode out every week and walk away from it. Like, it's not
Yeah.
fair to you guys. It's not fair to us. And yeah, we're just tired and it's just a lot of behind the scenes apart from Reese's. Sorry, she saw a dog.
Reese is sad. Reese is also sad.
She's sad too, guys. Yeah, so I think it's just a lot of behind the scenes that you don't see, a lot of effort like into editing, into creating, the different streams and services, the show notes, the this and that. So yeah, it's
It's
on
bittersweet.
indefinite hold. It is. And this isn't a forever, like it's not necessarily forever. We don't know. Like we may have time in the future. We may get to a point where we may be able to get help from a media company. Like that's never say never. It's just right now it's going to be a goodbye because yeah, we're just tired and we don't want to be putting out something at like 60%. Yeah. Like
and I think that we've always preached so much about taking care of yourself first. And this is just us leading by example. Like sometimes you need to, it's true though, but like sometimes you
it
need
is
to like
true.
make those really hard decisions to like protect your peace and like just take care of what you need to take care of. And that's what we're doing.
Yeah. And like nothing's going to change. We're still going to have our own social channels. We'll still do outfit challenge. We'll still, have moments where we see each other and like do things and, that's not going anywhere, but like, yeah, we're just going to take a breather.
Yeah. So if you aren't following both of us, make sure you go follow both of us also.
I can't imagine a world where someone listens to our podcast does and out of everything, that's what they listen to and nothing else. Can
And
you imagine?
they're like, we actually hate these girls. I don't
Wait,
want to.
you guys are like, you have pages? Like, imagine. Oh my God.
I mean, watch the surge of followers, Zoe.
Can you imagine? Oh my God, that'd be so funny.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been, what was your high? What was your highlight?
Definitely meeting you and
Yeah.
doing an in-person episode and
Yeah.
meeting you. Like we haven't met, but like seeing you in person and doing that and coming to Edmonton and like, yeah, getting to record in person and little things like that.
Oh
And
my-
also I think I have one more high, one
Yeah.
more like really random little high. I think it's when we first decided to do the podcast together and we filmed like little videos together, like, and like put them together and like teaser videos and everyone. So like those, I think those are my
They were really
biggest.
fun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. What about
agree.
you?
I would say definitely when we recorded in person would be like my number one.
Yeah.
And then I was just gonna say, can you imagine if we got to do that every week? Like that'd be so much more fun.
It would be so different. I
It would
feel
be.
like it would be like light years different. I also feel like it would, I'm not saying that our podcast, it's not successful, but it would be, I think, a different level of success.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like it would be a lot more visually appealing to have. I always find when I'm watching podcast episodes, I love the ones where the people
They're
are in the
just like,
same room
and they're playing
Yes,
off each
playing
other.
off of,
and-
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any lows.
Oh no, why would I? No, I don't think
I
there's any
deleted an
lows.
episode once.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Is
it.
that a low though? Not
No,
really.
one's fine.
It's just an oopsie.
It was an oopsie doodle.
Oopsies.
Oopsie doodle. All right. Well, I guess with that.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. I know this was a short episode. We just wanted to kind of put a final chapter in and make sure that we could talk to you about it and not, break up via text.
Text message breakup. All right. Well,
It's not you, it's us.
it's not you, it's us. I mean, you can still rate, review, and subscribe if you want. But you don't
And
need
yeah,
to.
don't run away too quickly. Like keep it there and you never know. You
Just
never know what the future holds.
Just re-listen to all the episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for being here, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.